we're about to find out who will be Challenger's winner in August and book a ticket to Masters event in September. Here we go. Game number 1 starting in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Interesting that both had the same ideas with the first couple pieces. Like exactly this Z piece in column 4, 5. But the first Tetrises are already cashed in. Rhubarb leading by the 2 single line burns. Besides that, we're still dead even. Ooh, Dan misses the Z spin. And this is already a first tough spot here for Dan. Very elevated dig here. We're going to the rooftop, but not this time. Dan is free again, gets the Tetris 101, playing 116. Beautiful burning by Dan there. But Rhubarb used this to build a pace lead here. And this will definitely turn into a true big lead as soon as you get the Tetrises. But this O piece is not helpful at all for Rhubarb's stack. Yeah, he has to burn this pace down and now it's almost gone. Oh wait, misdrop with the LPs. Oh, this is tough for Rhubarb. Now it's his turn to do some burning magic. Some fire magic here. And this means Dan can take a bit lead here. Rhubarb going for the triple here. No crazy Tetris setups. Better this way than topping out. And one more burn will do it. And there we go. Finally a Tetris for Rhubarb. 210. Beautiful burning. It costed a ton of pace, but it's okay. Being alive is more worth than having a clean stack, I guess. Miles riding any sub gifters. Would someone gift Miles a sub? You can sub if you want to do so. CTM takes subs greatly. And you can, if you don't want to gift one to Miles, you can at least sub for free with Prime. It's free, I heard. So feel free to leave a sub or gift one if you want to make poor TikTok streamers happy with that. Maybe the revenue is not good anymore. TikTok is keeping money for themselves. 348 Rhubarb, now with another Tetris, 371, playing 425 for Dan. The difference is not too big though. At the same line count, we should be at a bit more than 50,000 point difference in favor of Dan right now. Yeah, there you have it, 54k. $540 for Dan, 462 Rhubarb. Dan with a delayed wits here, beautiful. And Rhubarb setting up delayed burns here. Dan on the other side with the middle turret here. Okay, this is looking tough for Dan. Getting the burns left and right. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, beautiful O-piece here for Dan. That was so good. And the well is open again. There's the Tetris, 593. Tetris Rhubarb, 517. And the transition for Dan with 617. Rhubarb can go for one more Tetris here before going to level 19. And there it is, 542 for Rhubarb in the transition. Difference 70,000 at transition, roughly. Tetris Rhubarb, 593, 671 currently for Dan. There's one for Dan into 21, 697, almost 700,000. Rhubarb not too far behind, though. Ooh, this high stacking, those rolls with the S piece, beautiful. Tetris Rhubarb, 676, playing 778 by Dan. This is a 100,000 point deficit. Definitely more than 2.5 Tetrises. 800 at 22 for Dan, but now going to 23 with 810. Dan looking for something for the left side. Okay, got the bar. Perfect pieces for Dan here. Tetris 897 into 24. 821 into 24 for Rhubarb here. 75,000 point the deficit for Rhubarb currently. There's the Tetris. 851. Dan on the way to a 26 max here. Both with nice stacks. Who will strike next is the question. And there is the Simul Tetris. One more for Dan. And 3 more for Rhubarb. And some burning. 926 for Rhubarb into 26. Max out AO4 for Dan. Midway 26. Dan now with a minor inconvenience here, just burns it off. Flat long bar helps. And the well is open again for Dan. A46 playing A26. Rhubarb now also with the max out. And suddenly on the heels of Dan. Ooh, misdrop for Rhubarb. A T would be beautiful or something like that. Or those back-to-back L pieces, that's also good. Dan going into 29 with B22. But this is not a great stack though. Needing something for the left side. Gets an L piece here. Uncovers it line by line. And now it's open again for Dan. Needs a bar very urgently. Where's the long bar for Dan? And it's not coming. And there's a top out. B37. And Rhubarb already with B55 is good. Round 1 goes to Rhubarb. GG's. Round 2 is starting in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. It was in the end the same drought that killed both players. And they were only 20k apart. That's a lot of Z pieces in the beginning. But both handling them like champs. Beautiful. Love it. Now, Rhubarb didn't want to wait for the J piece to arrive. covered the well. It costed him 2 burns. Dan could save 1 burn. But both stacks are nice and clean and waiting for bars to take the Tetrises home. Just as I was talking, Rhubarb got into another situation. Puts a bit more weight on this column 3 hole. Will he burn this down or build on top? Let's see. Seems like burning on top. Building on top, of course. Oh, never mind. Rhubarb just wants me to be wrong in that case. Now Rhubarb building a longbar dependency column 1, getting back-to-back bars to get back into nice shape. And the stack is good now. Dan on the other side is not completely good with the stack. Wanted to see an L piece there, got a J instead and is now in a dirty Tetris spot. Got the dirty Tetris though. Dan? Going for dirty Tetris here. Apparently. Or I don't know what this should be. Rhubarb can use this to catch back up. Line spin. Beautiful line spin by Dan. Still not completely open. And is now with 1 more piece open. But gets no piece to open this. The S is just bad. Bro, this this S burst. It was so unfavorable. I felt that pain definitely, but Dan is finally uncovered and ready to strike. There's the bar. Tetris for Dan. 285. Playing 234 by Rhubarb. But Rhubarb is down by 7 lines, so this is neck and neck. And not on the most bonkers pace, to be honest. But it doesn't have to be a bonkers pace every time. And hello, Glided Lizard. Nice to see you. Servus, Jakub. Hope you're doing well. Because I surely do. And Rhubarb, not quite Tetris ready, gets the Aki bar to be Tetris ready, and there we go, Tetris. 349. Going into the lead here for a second, but Dan takes it right back. $405 Dan, $395 Rhubarb. And we had like both of them had tough sequences in this game. And this resulted in them being relatively equal in scores. I mean, sure, Rhubarb is ahead by a little bit, but it's whatever. In the end, it could come down to this, but it doesn't have to be. We're still like 115 lines before 29. And potentially even 29 speed lines coming up. But first of all, let's see those two getting ready for level 19. There's a Tetris for Dan, 499, 488 for Rhubarb, waiting for the bar here. There's one for Rhubarb, Tetris 511, Tetris for Dan 522. Dan transitioning with 524, but a safe board. Rhubarb can score one more. There's the bar. 558 for Rhubarb at transition. And off we go on 19 speed for both. This is a bit of burning here for Rhubarb to do, but only 4 burned lines and he's good again. Ahead by 16k only. So this is the definition of neck and neck on post-19 play. Then waiting for a bar. Had to burn a lot of lines. There's finally the bar for Dan. 666. 672 for Rhubarb right now. Now Rhubarb is the one waiting for a bar. Scores a triple into a Tetris. 706. Ooh, nice back-to-back burns here by Dan. To keep the well nice and open. Ooh, Dan misdropping the S piece there. Still okay though, just put in the J and you're good. Dan going into 24 with 759. And Rhubarb with go into 24 with 771. So basically a third of a Tetris lead here for Rhubarb. But Dan scores a couple Tetrises and set himself ahead. Rhubarb still burning on 24. This doesn't look like he will be free soon here. Good T-piece. Another good T-piece here, and Rhubarb is free again after this combination. Then with a Tetris 877 on 26 and another bar into 27, 910. Suddenly Dan is ahead by 100,000, but ahead by 8 lines as well. So with the Tetrises, there are the Tetris for Rhubarb. That's like 50k of a lead. Still doable. Dan misdrops the L piece on the side. Nice spin tuck to fix that. And Dan now looking for a way to get clean before 29. There's Tetris 985. That's not a Tetris. Dan just burning down here. Transitions into level 29 with 998. Getting the max out here relatively quickly. But Rhubarb is very high up in trouble though. Still fighting for his life in this game number 2. LJ dependency is open. And with a bar, he goes into 29 with 953. Gets a bar over. Tetris 989. Tetris another for Dan. And suddenly Dan tops out. And Rhubarb is good because of those Tetrises. Let's find it out. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Even with my accent, Ava? Like, I think that's still a thing I need to fix. I need to get more safe with English language, you know? Doing my best, but, you know, you can always improve. I'm still sometimes just searching for single words. And then it's the results like, speaking of we have Rhubarb in a very tough spot. Just as dead, what is the seed? What the hell? Wait. Okay, Rhubarb getting a very dirty Tetris though. And Dan also uncovers the left well. And then we go left well Tetris for Dan. Whew, I was surprised we got into that spot. But it's okay, we're back on the bottom. Everybody's gonna chill down, we're all good. And Dujika asking, why does Dan look so mad? Because he's down 0-2 probably. Okay, Dan waiting for perfect pieces for this. Getting S-spin into Z-tuck. Beautiful. $155 Dan, $182 for Rhubarb. Both currently have the same Tetris. There's one for Rhubarb. Okay, so both stacks have calmed down and we're back to safe waters. We can calm down, definitely. Dennis mad because a Skitty Ball 69 bet on him, probably. Oh, yeah, because of jinxing, you know? Yeah, that's probably it. $296 Dan, $299 Rhubarb. Stack's still looking good. I mean, Rhubarb with a nice Delight Wits here and there. Do you have also exclamation mark Wits in here, or this is only at CT? But I don't know. I mean, everyone here probably knows what a Wits is. Or if you don't, it's actually a vertical I-tuck setup, which refers to a setup where you can only tuck in a long bar piece. Please join me on my TikTok to see more of those explanations. Thank you. 438 for Rhubarb. 410 for Dan, but Dan could score one more Tetris to just equalize this at around 6,000 points. Yeah, this is definitely very close here. Game 3. Dan needs to win this if he wants to stand a chance against Rhubarb. Remember, this game is for going into Masters, so you want to win this, actually. Funny enough, the vertical eye tuck is a horizontal tuck of the vertical eye. True. True, actually. Rhubarb at 600,000 with one more Tetris available. But one more burn also. So any line burn brings him to level 19. And there we go. 624 for Rhubarb into 19. Then getting ready. There's the bar. Transition 597. Down by one Tetris at transition, but it's okay. It's still 19. But Dan will definitely need to step up his 29 play if he wants to stand a chance here. Currently we have 626 for Dan. The O-piece is unfortunately placed, but it's okay still. There's the Tetris 686. 781 for Rhubarb here. 100,000 point the lead already for Rhubarb. And Dan's stack is not looking like he would be as free to score as he would like to be. Another one for Rhubarb. 837 at the end of level 22. Big game here by Rhubarb. 704 Dan, 844 for Rhubarb. But Dan is nice and clean again. So maybe we can see a little bit more of his scoring. Takes the triple into a Tetris, 743, playing 885. Rhubarb is a full level ahead though. If he gets all the Tetrises, it's just a 2.5 Tetris deficit here for Dan. So it's not the worst in the world. Tetris Rhubarb 954. 1.5 Tetrises to go to. Oh boy! Dan suddenly in trouble after those misdrops. Now Dan doesn't get the T over to the left and tops out at 806 and 25, and Rhubarb is gonna take this home and just take it. It's a sweep. GG's. It's over. Easy sweep by the vegetable, indeed. But Dan has done a valiant fighting here. Good job. You did awesome this month. And you can be like, I'm gonna just call for Masters in the normal way. I got this. But it's okay. Let's see the victory lap here from Rhubarb. Maybe some 39 to see today. There's a 1.2 at level 30. There's one for 31. Setting up. Not quite ready. Oh no, misdrop. This will cost some pace, and since this is 39 double kill screen, let's see it. Let's see it anyways. One more burn will give Rhubarb the 1.3 million. There it is. DO2. Nice Tetris at 33. Ooh, couple misdrops. Yeah, this will probably be it. Or will we see a Miles here? Okay, something for the left, doesn't get it, but it's okay. Congratulations, Rhubarb. This is your beautiful trophy. Good job.
Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.